So Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness releases in just about 10 days, folks. Can you believe it? 10 more days. And it's got me thinking, what if the MCU is not what we really thought it was? Now, let me explain. In this special theory video. So obviously Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to open the door wide to the multiverse. We're going to see what happens in terms of like what the heck is going on. Some people are speculating the cameos. We're going to see Tom Cruise, Mr. Fantastic. But really, there's a bigger question that I feel like a lot of people have been ignoring. What does this movie really do in terms of the ultimate advancement of the MCU as a cohesive universe in terms of like the main storyline plot? And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. So there's a spot in one of the trailers where Professor Xavier tells Doctor Strange we should tell him the truth. And this got me thinking, what if the MCU really isn't the prime mainline universe we thought it was? What if the MCU is simply just a tiny pocket little dimension that really isn't really the prime MC Marvel universe? It's just kind of like its own separate little thing that really has no meaning in terms of the wide spanning multiverse. That all this time it's just kind of been a nothing burger in terms of the wider issues going on in the Marvel universe. Crazy, right? That all these events are somewhat insignificant to like the greater narrative that's going on. But think about it this way too. If the MCU is in fact this little pocket dimension, this pocket universe that's sort of been separated from everything else, and the actions of Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff in this movie blow the door wide open to expand the MCU, that, my friends, could be the key to getting X-Men and Fantastic Four in the universe, because the MCU's been sort of locked away, tucked and kept from the rest of the universe. Whatever happens in this film, whatever the Illuminati are trying to prevent from happening, they're most likely going to fail. And if they fail, folks, I think the MCU as we know it's changing forever by the end of this film. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to where Wanda or Doctor Strange, something's going to happen with the universe to where it is essentially reset. And it's going to be an amalgamation of many different universes to create one prime Marvel world. Now, what exactly that looks like, I don't know. But I believe, folks, this is the key to getting the X-Men and Fantastic Four in this universe. Again, our MCU that we've been following for the last 10 years is just a pocket variant universe that really is disconnected and locked away from everything else, which explains why the X-Men weren't around, why the Fantastic Four are not around. Whatever happens in this film is going to reset things to where it's a new universe being born that integrates all these characters and their long history. So you can have Magneto being, from the Holocaust and all that. That means have been around for the last decade, decade plus, 40, 50, 60 years that they've been existing. That way you can get this kind of stuff, this history that's been absent in the MCU this far, because it's been a pocket dimension locked away from everything else. It's really interesting to think about. But again, just a theory, just a quick little theory. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like this film will reveal that the MCU is in fact not the prime universe and it's going to meld with another universe by the end of the film, introducing a bevy of new characters? Or do you think I'm crazy? Either or. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in to this really quick theory video, and stay tuned for more content here on Marvel Mania. I'm RJ, and peace the heck out.